Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So for today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk about 5 different ways girls flirt that drive guys crazy. And anytime I film a video where I'm talking about like things girls do that guys love, I feel like they're just videos that I love filming. And that's why I wanted to tell you more about this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Let me know which style you think you would use the most if you're flirting with a guy. And with that being said, here are 5 different ways you guys flirt that blow a guy's mind. The first way that I came up with that I think a lot of girls flirt with guys and they don't even realize it is doing it physically. Anytime you're talking to a guy, if you're a very outgoing person that likes having conversations where like you're really close to the other person or you're touching them or they're doing something and you're laughing and you're touching them, even though it doesn't really feel like you're flirting with that person, if you're talking to a guy and you start touching him like on his shoulders or on his arms, physical touch is one thing that I think guys pick up on very fast. I think that's just a style of flirting that a lot of people feel comfortable doing. And that's definitely something that you girls do that guys pick up on, so that is the first way that I came up with. Alright, so the next one that I came up with, I don't want to say it's like the opposite to the one that's more physical, but I think that I titled this one the polite kind of way of flirting, just because I think another style of flirting is the one that's very like hands-off and very like respecting, like they don't want to get in your private space. They don't want to be like too out there and like in your face, and I think that that's one thing that like if you're not into the physical like touching someone, and this type of flirting definitely makes it a little bit harder to tell that you're actually flirting and you're having a conversation, but like you're not like forcing anything on them. So when you are being more like standoffish, I think that guys do recognize that as well. And there are things that you girls do that are like little that kind of give off the hint that you are flirting. Like if you're kind of just like standing there and you're smiling a lot or playing with your hair a lot. So that's the second way that I think you guys flirt that guys love, is just like the politeness and the kind of like standing back and letting that person talk, but at the same time you're still flirting with them. Alright, another thing that guys do pick up on is the playful flirt. I think that this one is very common because I think that as a guy, when you're hanging out with a girl who is very like outgoing and playful and wanting to do things, a lot of the time it can be very hard to like tell if that person is flirting or not, because they're almost always like that. Almost the like mystery of not knowing if you're flirting or not. It is something that I think turns guys on. It makes guys realize like, hey, like this girl is kind of cute, like she's doing things that I think are really funny. And those are all things that I think like are awesome qualities in a person. And so if you are a playful flirt, that is one thing that guys really love, and that is another way. So the next one, not everybody does this. And like whether you do it or you don't, it doesn't really matter. Like there are just so many different ways of flirting. But I think that some people really like that like traditional way of flirting where like the guy pulls up to your house and the guy walks you up to your door and you stand there and you don't know if the person's gonna kiss you or hug you or whatever it is. Like that's a really cute way of doing things because you watch old movies and it's like, oh, like that's so cute, like that's what I want. And some people just love that. And I think that that's just another different style of flirting. But yeah, I think sometimes maybe it's like fun to go on dates like that, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. The last one that I came up with, and this one, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but it's kind of like one of those ones that you just get to know each other really well when you're like flirting with each other, and that's like the really sincere way of flirting. All of these have like different definitions, but I think that for this one, it's more of like sitting down and like getting to know that person really well and getting to just like know that person all around, like just flirting with them. And I think that that's something that some people are really into. Some people like getting to know that person right away. Some guys really like being able to just sit down and know that they can have a conversation with you, and if you are really sincere and you're not like fidgeting and throwing things around, or you're not having to yell across the room because you're in somewhere crowded, like maybe that's your style of flirting, maybe they're one of the other 4 that I talked about. But I would love to hear like which style of flirting you prefer. Like if you're out somewhere and somebody's flirting with you, where would you want to be? Tell me a story about your perfect date. So that's just 5 different ways that I've seen and that I've actually been through before that I thought I would tell you guys about. Now maybe you've never had somebody flirt with you, or you've never been on a date before. Like let me know all of this stuff down below. Let me know what your perfect date or the way that you would want somebody to flirt with you, because I would love to hear all of this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more content every week, go to my vlog channel, subscribe to that. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you next Saturday in another video. Bye!
Way